Good morning, friends. Today we're gonna start a new adventure in the largest city in the North America. So I'm welcoming you to Mexico City. Now I'm finding myself in front of Palacio de Bellas Artes, and we're gonna try to make our way towards Zocalo, as is known by the Mexicans, but actually Plaza de la Independencia. So that is the Palacio de Bellas Artes, and we're gonna try to make our way towards that direction. So yeah, let's go and let's see what we're gonna find on the way. What a beautiful building, eh? What a beautiful building. We're gonna try to cross the street. Kind of busy. Mexico City, it's known to be very busy, and yesterday we saw the traffic was mad as we got from the airport. Come on, Mimi, let's go. Yeah, this is a massive metropolis. It's not a city, it's more than a city. It has about 24 million people. It's massive. Until now I've seen some buildings here in Ciudad de Mexico. Beautiful, but I've seen some buildings also which are nearly to fall apart. So it's a kind of a mix. Anyway, I'm quite excited about this adventure. It's just 10 a.m. in the morning. We're gonna go today also for some foods, so stay tuned because it looks very interesting. Pasticerias, pollo asado. Yeah, the food game here in Mexico in general, and especially Mexico City, as I understand, it's unbelievable, unmatched. So hopefully we're gonna have some good experiences. Alright guys, so we made it to Zocalo, aka Plaza de la Independencia, and this, as I understand, is the biggest public square in all of Mexico. Now in front of me I have the Metropolitan Cathedral, which looks beautiful. I will try to get a glimpse inside to see if I can go. And there, all the way around, there are some palaces and some very nice colonial buildings. So this is our starting point from today basically, and we're gonna go along to see more famous sites here in Ciudad de Mexico. Very interesting is that in the sun is like 25 degrees and in the shade is like 15 degrees. I don't understand this. But anyways, unfortunately we can't go in the square because they prepare it for the Christmas market. And then surrounding the square there are a lot of vendors with hats, t-shirts, souvenirs, shops and many other things. The city was founded in 1325 to be the capital of the Mexican Empire, and at that time the city had around 300,000 inhabitants, more than any European city. Zocalo, my friends, this is it. Now, because this city is so old, here happens to be also the oldest street in the Americas, which is called now Hidalgo or something like that. We're gonna try to see if we can get there as well to see the oldest street in America. And the Centro Histórico of Mexico City, it's also World UNESCO Heritage. It was added to this list in 1997, if I remember right. But anyways, I like what I see until now. Let me give you also a better glimpse here with the cathedral. And here people are hustling and bustling. This, I think, is what it makes it special. Look guys, I found here not 97 but May 1988. Centro Histórico de la Ciudad de México, Patrimonio Cultural de la Humanidad. This is it. So now you know it. So in this very point near Zocalo, there is the foundation of the old city Tenochtitlan, which this was founded in 1325 and was destroyed in 1521, I think. There are some snake heads or something like that, but yeah, this is the place. We decided to make a little pit stop and we got into a bakery, into a panaderia, which is very, very Mexican, and I have to say this is huge. So I'm gonna give you a glimpse of it. Look at this. Also the size of the pastries are insane. Look at this, you don't know what to choose. Anyway, the system works like this. You get a tray, you get a tongue, and whatever you want, you put it on the tray, and then you pay at the till. So we're gonna satisfy our sweet tooth for the moment. Misha is happy because this is heaven for her. Look at this.
Okay.
Yeah. Get the chunky one, Misha.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Happy?
Yeah.
That's one.
Okay, you get your chok chuk.
Okay.
Ha, get it.
Do you want to try this or
Not really.
too much?
Yeah, too much.
Okay, let's go with the chopped chip.
Chop chip. Misha is already preparing to get a bite from this huge cake. So we got 3 cakes. We paid 46 pesos. This comes as what? 2 pounds. Let's see. Misha, first bite is yours. Try it. This is with cream. Looks like a millefeuille. I don't think it's a millefeuille. I don't know exactly what it's called. How is it? Is it nice?
Yeah, delicious.
Alright. Well, you know what? I have to put the camera somewhere, so I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna let you know after how it was. Another pit stop because we have a lot to walk and we need the calories. We stopped this time for a little coffee and for a cheesecake, which looks delicious. And this panaderia, it's called Madrid, and it's also a very, very old one here in the center historico of Madrid. And let me take a little bit of bite of this little thing. Let's see. Opa, opa. Let's give this. I really want to see Misha's expression when she's gonna taste this. Now, yes, we are refueled. I have my coffee on the way. And what I like here until now is that every little corner of the streets have a taco stand. And the people are queuing to eat tacos at 10 a.m. in the morning. This is my kind of morning, I would say. Very interesting, the streets around here. They are full of businesses. Vendors all over the place. People are working here. This is what I noticed. People are working. Let's try to cross the street in this madness. And actually I'm trying to give you a glimpse of how busy this city is. But until now I see working people, businesses hustling all over the place. Look, businesses, taco, everything is literally here. Look, taqueria, motorbikes, cars, rubbish trucks, everything is around. Mad. Anyways, we are going towards the monument, which is Ángel de la Independencia, and on the way we're gonna try to stop at the artisanal market. Let's see if we can do that. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the place looks a bit run down, but somehow it has its charm. So yeah, I don't know what to say, but look at this building here, and it's full of graffiti. Anyways, we got to the Mercado de Ciudadela de San Juan, so we're gonna go to venture a little bit inside, and then we're gonna continue our journey towards Ángel de la Independencia. Let's see how is this market. So this is what I understand, an artisanal market with a lot of souvenirs, but has also food, I think. So we're gonna go to, as I said, venture a little bit to see what we can find in this market. Hey, copper. I could use with some copper cups. This market until now looks very, very clean and tidy. So obviously it's a bit more touristic, and in the next days we're gonna try to go also to a more local market, but that's gonna be in a different video. For today we're just gonna see this one. But yeah, everything what you can wish for probably you can find here. Also some restaurants inside. But yeah, this is it. Mercado La Ciudadela. Some more taco stands, tortas, tacos, quesadillas, everything around. So we are currently on the Paseo de la Reforma, and we are heading towards Ángel de la Independencia. We still have another like 15 minutes to walk, but this area here, it's quite nice. Wide boulevards, and as I said, it's very, very busy. And you can see some big tower blocks of hotels, offices and so on. Now here, have to say that it's also very, very green until now, Mexico City. Like this whole boulevard has like a little forest in the middle with palm trees and other types of trees. Right guys, so finally we made it to the Ángel de la Independencia, which is this. It's a column, and on the top of it it's the Greek goddess of victory, Nike, and this is to commemorate the independence of Mexico. It was inaugurated in 1910, so yeah, more than 100 years old, and it's flanked by buildings like banks, hotels and so on. It's, yeah, very, very nice. And finally we made it. And actually this boulevard here on Sundays is gonna be closed for cars, and it's just used by the pedestrian, bikes and so on. So we're gonna try to come also on Sunday to see how it is without the cars. Maybe we're gonna have a better glimpse of it. But as I said, this is the Ángel de la Independencia. Enjoy, my friends, and now let's go to find some food for our stomachs. The street food seems to be next level, and we got to a place where we saw it on the internet. It's called El Compita, and they serve taco birria. So we're gonna try to get a little bit of a queso birria to see. Oh, look at that, huh? Quite excited for this. And Misha is excited as well. Also the list of prices here. Look at this, guys. Queso birria. It's a bit hot. Let me taste a little bite. Very nice, flavorful. 40 pesos. This is coming as what? £1.80 per taco. Well, let's enjoy it and I will see you later. You can put it back. This is gonna transform in the taco tour. We stop at a different place. It's called Ataranadas. And we order some more tacos. There is still one which didn't come, but how is Misha? Is it nice? Okay, I'm gonna try mine. I'm gonna try it now. Let's see. Let's see. Double wrap. The meat is soft, flavored. Let's enjoy. This is another round of tacos. It's pork meat with pineapple. We're gonna put some dressings. The first tacos were really nice. Let's see how this. I hope they are nice as well. Nice. Alright guys, so seems like we made it also into the Chinatown here in Ciudad de Mexico, and looks quite busy, but to be honest, not too many Chinese people. So most of them, they are Mexicans, and yeah, looks like a Chinatown. Looks like a Chinatown.
Los que predican ya no existirán. Querido amigo, Cristo te llama. Ya no hagas duro tu corazón.
What's happening here? It's 7:30 in the evening and it is packed. Wow. Today when we walk these streets were people, but you can't compare with how many people are now. Unbelievable. I hope you can get a glimpse of this madness. This is really a busy city. Anyways, we are searching for a restaurant and I think the entrance is around here. So let's see. Wow. Alright guys, so we arrive at La Casa de Tono. It's a very popular restaurant as I see. The way how you order is a little bit complicated, at least for us, because you have a piece of paper and you have to put everything there what you want, and some of them they have like a code. I'm gonna show you the piece of paper. It's like this, and you have to know some codes, but yeah, we manage in the end. So let's wait for the food and let's see if it's gonna be delicious or not. But the restaurants I'm gonna show you a little bit. It is full. Alright guys, the food has arrived. I have here some tacos cochinita. Let's see if we can get a look inside. Then some tacos bistec, which is beef, and enchilada con salsa verde. And we have also a local beer, Tecate. So yeah, that's about it. If I stay too much here, I'm gonna get chubby. Alright, buen provecho. Good morning guys, time to go for a little day trip to visit the majestic pyramids from Teotihuacan. So let's see how our trip is gonna be. If tour, the driver is waiting for us downstairs. So in order to go to Teotihuacan, which is about 1 hour and a half from here, from Mexico City, we order a taxi, actually a Uber, because I think it's gonna be cheaper than going with a tour, and we don't have to stay with the tour all the time. I don't really like this. Sometimes it's very good, but low.
Hola.
So the taxi is already here. Opa, let's go. And we go.
Sí. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Sí, México tiene muchas cosas bonitas.
30 centavos de euro.
Wow.
Parado totalmente.
Wow. Alright guys, so we made it to the entrance of the pyramids from Teotihuacan here, the ancient ruins from Ciudad de Mexico or north of Ciudad de Mexico. The entrance fee is 100 pesos per person, and if you want to have a guided tour you can get a guide from the entrance. The price for 2 hours of a tour, it's about 3,200 pesos. This comes as 140 pounds. So I didn't opt for it because it was a bit pricey for me.
Antigüedad de más de 2500 años. Como pirámide de la luna,
Pirámide de la Luna.
pirámide de la luna, pirámide de Moon. En algún momento, chicos, esa pirámide estuvo pintada.
Pintada.
Tenía colores.
Joder.
Su color era blanca.
That was white, Misha.
White, exacto. Ok, y la pirámide del sol estaba pintada de color rojo.
So, as you go past the first gate from the Teotihuacan, you're gonna get to the second gate. So stay until there because then you're gonna find guides which are a little bit cheaper. So we managed to hire one to explain us the history of Teotihuacan because we need to understand better from a local, and we pay for his service 700 Mexican pesos. Anyways, now we're gonna go for the tour, and until now looks good. So we're gonna start with the little Ciudadela.
Con este cristal volcánico, ellos podían observar
Sí.
los comportamientos del sol, los eclipses y lunas llenas. Nuestras culturas son reconocidas por el conocimiento astronómico. Fueron expertos en astronomía. Por medio de esta piedra, ellos se apoyaban para estar observando.
El sonido va a replicar justamente. Ellos van a estar haciendo.
Se le escucha.
Sí, se escucha muy bien. Why we could climb this pyramid is because not all of it is original. So just a little part is still original. And now we got to see these heads of snakes.
No podemos subirla porque todo es original. Es la última pirámide construida por ellos en el año 150 de la era cristiana. ¿Ok? Posiblemente se tardaron entre 50.
Alright guys, so in the end I've hired a guide for 90 minutes to explain a little bit because I wanted to understand more of this magnificent place. Now, finally we made it to the Pyramid of the Sun, which is in front of me here. We're gonna go later to get a closer glimpse at it. And then here what you see, it's called the Avenue of the Dead, and this Avenue of the Dead goes all the way to the Pyramid of the Moon. So we're gonna try to go first there to make some stops to have some photos, and then we're gonna come back here. It's just impressive, this site. It's actually the first archaeological site which was open for tourism here in Mexico. I totally suggest you, if you come by Mexico City, don't miss this place, and also make sure you get a guide because you're gonna have a better understanding. Also a note for you, when you get your guide, there are gonna be different prices for English tour or for Spanish tour. So obviously, if you get the Spanish tour speaking, it's gonna be a little bit less pricey than the English tour, which I have done today, and now I have to translate everything for Misha. But it's fun. Anyways, plenty of people around here. I think this is actually also the most visited archaeological site in Mexico. So a while to go until the Pyramid of the Moon. So we arrive at Plaza de la Luna. We are closer to the Pyramid of the Moon. I'm gonna try to maybe climb the first flight of stairs to go there on the top, even though from here I have a pretty good view. Look at this. Wow, what a place. So I climbed the first level of the pyramid. It's quite steep, but from here you have a beautiful view across the city of gods. Look at this. Wow. Take in the view, guys. Now the guide told us that inside of the Pyramid of the Moon, which is behind me now, they found several pyramids inside, and also some human remains, also some bones from a jaguar. Very interesting part of history here at Teotihuacan.
They have a lot of dots on their skin, and they get a new dot when they...
Very important to mention that the Teotihuacans, it's not the same civilization with the Aztecs. I previously thought that this temple here was Aztec, but actually the Aztecs, or the Mexicas, came at around 500 years later than the civilization of the Teotihuacans. Alright, so we got to the bottom of the Pyramid of the Sun, and look at this, guys. This is impressive, unbelievable. Seems like this is the third tallest pyramid in the world, with a whopping 70 meters height. Very nice site. And yeah, anyway, to go around all the site, I think you need at least 5 hours. We are not gonna do that because the sun is already strong. We're gonna go to see some tunnels around there, and then we're gonna go on the way back to Mexico City. But this is a brilliant site to come. And imagine 2000 years ago, this place here seems like was full of water, and the color was white and red, so it must have looked incredible. And it's unbelievable to think how they built this city in perfect harmony with the stars and the nature. Alright guys, so we finished the tour at Teotihuacan, and we stop at a place in the city of Ciudad de Mexico. It's called La Buena Birria, and what I have here, it's unbelievable. So I have a birria ramen, we have some queso birria, Misha has a burrito birria, we have a beer, and to be honest, I can't wait to try this thing. Let me take a sip for you to see. Noodles with birria. This should be, it's hot. Oh, mamma mia. Joy. Buen provecho. We're gonna try also to use the public transportation here in Mexico City to see how efficient it is, and We are actually in a bus stop which looks like this, covered in case of rain, and they have also a special area designated for women, which is really good, and I think also the UK needs, every country needs something like this actually. But yeah, anyways, we wait for the bus. See, it's a little bit tall. Excited. It's very cheap, I have to say, very cheap.
7 stops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we go. Second bus trip was a success. The first one actually we didn't even pay for it, and I wanted to show you some nice murals here, which occasionally you're gonna find them when you're gonna walk through out Mexico City. But yeah, even though in the morning the traffic is mad, this city it's gigantic. Look, as I told you, other examples. Look at this. Wow, this wall is huge actually. Goes all the way till there. Now I have to admit I haven't been to the library in a long time, but someone said that we need to come to visit one of the most beautiful or interesting libraries, if not from the world, at least here in Mexico City, and this is called Biblioteca Vasconcelos, and I have to say you're gonna have a shock now, because look at this. Look at this. Biblioteca Vasconcelos. Wow. Books. This is truly impressive. Look at these guys. The library is still not finished. I'm really curious to know how many books are held here. Why? They have also dinosaurs. A dinosaur there. Police with sombreros and on the horses. It's interesting to see. Yeah. This is for the parade for the Day of the Police. Look, we are here in front of Cafe Habana. So there is a plenitude of markets or mercados here in Mexico City. Today we're gonna visit one which is called Mercado de San Juan. So let's try to go inside. I heard that they have also some exotic animals to be eaten inside. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is the area. Looks a bit dodgy, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's try to go inside to have a look. I don't know, maybe the entrance is here. Let's try to get a glimpse of it. Until now, hola, buenas. Until now, nothing dodgy, just fruits, very nice and tidy. Some vegetables, some restaurants around here, but nothing dodgy like I heard that they eat crocodiles and lions and other animals. Maybe we're gonna find them later. Look, avocados. People having lunch here, Misha. And we got also the guardian of the market here is sleeping. Foods. Guys, I don't know, there is no weird foods here, no strange foods, just nice smells and tidy things in the market. Alright guys, I got out of the market because there was nothing strange there, just a very nice market, very tidy, nice smelling foods, but it's still early to get lunch, so we're gonna have lunch later. Anyway, we're gonna go now aimlessly, to be honest, just to take in the views. Another landmark here to be visited in Mexico City, it's the Castillo Chapultepec. This is on the top of a hill here in Mexico City, so you're gonna have to climb a little bit, but you're gonna have some pretty awesome views. Entrance ticket is £4 per person, so yeah, let's see how is this castle. Very busy at the moment.
Por no perder a mi niño.
So guys, this is the view that you have from here from the castle. However, I would say if you want to come here on Sunday, rethink your choice, because Sunday it's free for the Mexican people and it is packed. Like literally, it's chaotic. I don't really like it. It's not very well. It's not very well indicate where you have to go and so on. So yeah, but other than that, the castle is very pretty and has a lot of expositions inside. Okay, so another thing that you should do or you shouldn't miss while you are in Mexico City is to go to see a show of Lucha Libre, which is typical wrestling for Mexicans. So we bought the tickets today in the morning. We paid 175 peso per person, and now the show is gonna start at 5 p.m. So we're gonna head towards that direction to Arena Mexico, and yeah, let's see how it's gonna be this show. Let's go. We are being directed to the places where we're gonna stay. Okay, gracias. Estos dos. Gracias. So this is how looks the arena for Lucha Libre. Not bad, huh? Alright guys, we arrive also in the neighborhood of Coyoacan here in Ciudad de Mexico. And this neighborhood is known as a neighborhood for artists. Here was also born Frida Kahlo, if you heard about this personality here. We actually came to this neighborhood to go to visit the museum, but unfortunately on Mondays the museum is closed. Anyways, we are wandering around and I'm gonna show you a little bit. Coyoacan actually means like those who have coyotes. I think this is the translation, no? Anyways, now everything is prepared for Christmas. Here in Mexico they really love Christmas, as I see everywhere. Christmas decorations, Christmas jumpers and so on. So I think this is sort of like the city hall. We are in the historical center of this neighborhood. And also another fact, which I'm not sure if it's totally true, but as I understood, when the Nueva España was founded, the Spanish were settling their neighborhood here in this area. Anyways, looks really nice at the moment. It's sunny. You see a fake Christmas tree over there, and this is the sign Coyoacan. There is also a big cathedral over there, so we're gonna go onto that direction. Look at these nice buildings around here. There is also a little tram, and I think that this is the type of tram that was involved in an accident with the famous Frida Kahlo. Let me try to get a better glimpse. I'm gonna go in front of the cathedral here. This is quite massive actually. Let's go a little bit closer. Hope you can see as good as I am seeing it. I know on the camera it's not as close as in the real life, but yeah, this is actually quite impressive here. Wow. Look at this. How about that, huh? Wow. What a beautiful cathedral. Wow, look at this. Now I feel like a real Mexican taking the public transportation. Very interesting. Mimi. Not really, aimlessly. Let's go a bit straight, yeah?
Okay.
Very busy today, eh? Flipping heck. Cruzamos. Cruzamos, dale. Wow, there is a sea of people, eh? Flipping heck. Okay. We are on the way to Mercado Sonora, which is one of the most famous markets here in Ciudad de Mexico. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a challenge to get here, to be honest, because there was a sea of people around there. Anyways, we are close to it, and this is how it looks like. Very dirty until now. We're gonna try to make our way inside to see what we can find here, and then then towards the city center. Also, this market is famed that sells products used in witchcraft, which I haven't seen until now, but I'm sure they are somewhere around here. A lot of herbs. Yeah, it's hola, buenas. Some things here. Ah, look, witchcraft. Oh, there. Let's go. Hola. Hola, hola. A bit dirty here, huh? Or is just me?
In the middle of it.
Yeah. See what we find here. Hola, buenas. Mamma mia. Yeah, this is a crazy place, I have to admit. Many witchcraft artifacts around. Herbs, music, babies. Dale. They have also bananas. Some dolls. Hola. Guys, I don't want to lie to you, but this city is the busiest city I have been until now. It's just mad. There are three days left until Christmas, and everyone it's mad for shopping. It's just, yeah, cars from all the parts, people. It's very busy. Guys, unfortunately you can't realize from the video the grandeur of the city. It's unbelievable. Probably, yeah, one of the biggest cities that I have been. I would say maybe even bigger than Manila. But it's a very nice, relaxed atmosphere. People are having fun, eating street foods. They have some weird monkeys on the head which are spitting water, like those two guys in front. Some people with the ducks on the heads. Very nice, busy, and yeah, this is where my video ends for today. Stay safe and travel to discover.